my god, it's always so loud in the beginning.
Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Comics and Beer.
That's our new intro. And then there's going to be canned laughter at the end, and that's like, ba-da-bum. And then we have that, don't we?
Maybe.
No, that's a drum roll. What about this? No, we don't have it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's our normal intro to every show. It's a little wild. It's a little crazy, but welcome to Comics and Beer.
Controlled chaos.
Our weekly Friday night live stream where we come on, we drink some beers, we talk about comic book news, and that's pretty much the show.
We get rowdy. We get ridiculous.
We do, especially the last few shows. I don't know if you guys have been tuning in. I know some of you have. We are doing trivia every single week, and we have the train going by.
Hi, train!
Enjoy that.
Choo choo! Two
like,
Pedro's on. Bear Island Comics is on.
What's up, Two Gun?
Pew 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 pew.
What's up, Bear Island?
Apparently, Two Gun has laser guns.
No, he's just so accurate and so pinpointed. It's like pew pew.
It's like, is he only shooting at aluminum cans?
I don't know. Everyone else goes pow pow. I get some different noise.
All right. Well, he writes pew pew, so I'm assuming he also feels the way that you do about the noises that comes out of his guns.
That's true. That's very true. Tugan, where were you last week, by the way? You weren't here, and you said you were going to be here.
Bruce cried about it later.
I did.
It was embarrassing. I had to hold him in like the fetal position. I'm like, it's going to be all right. He'll be on next week.
But yeah, if you guys are new to this live stream, we're going to give you a quick rundown of what we do, and then we'll jump into it. All right, guys. So this is called Comics and Beer for two reasons. Number one, comics. We talk about comic book news. That's comic book news for movies, TV shows, and comic books. Run down through the whole gamut. We pull what we think is the coolest news, the most stuff that we feel that we can talk about and banter and have a good time with. It's not all the news. Especially this week, there was a crap ton of news. And then the other half, Stephanie takes care of the show.
No, not this week. Bruce took care of it this week.
But mainly you do it.
It's usually my thing. 99% of the time. I think this is the second time you
tell them about it.
So yeah, we drink beers. Different beers every week. We kind of just go, decide what looks interesting, what we think will be good, what we think looks cool.
What's cool?
A lot of it is IPAs with cool cans.
Yes.
And then we drink them in front of you, and then we tell you if they're good or not. We have a good gauge on what's good or not. So you should listen to us.
We have a good palate. It's like a refined beer guzzling palate. We can taste the notes and the hints and the aromas. We'll give it to you guys. Don't you worry. And by the end of the show, we're usually pretty schnockered, so it gets really fun.
Really pretty what?
Schnockered.
Schnockered?
You never heard of schnockered before?
No.
I guess I'm showing my age, guys.
The whole 2 years older than he is. Apparently that was a word that came out 2 years before I was born and then immediately removed from the dictionary.
But how are you guys doing? You guys let us know, because it has been, I think, anywhere in the world now, it's life.
Crazy.
Your life has probably changed, and not probably for the better. So hopefully you guys are all doing well. Hopefully you guys are staying safe and staying healthy. We wish you the best. We are going to try to put out some more content if possible, but there is a small problem with that. We run an insane asylum. Our kids are home from school, and it's been chaos. Maybe controlled chaos. I don't know if that's the correct word for it, but it's been hard. Both my videos were a little late this week because, trying to shoot with kids in the house and then edit with kids in the house and then try to do your work because we're both able to work from home. And trying to do that at the same time, it's just, I'm finding out a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be.
Well, Leo's on.
Leo Marquez, what's going on, buddy? How you doing?
He's doing amazing. He told me.
He did?
Yes.
I'm doing so good.
All right, so I had the suggestion to maybe do the news a little different this week. I'll let Bruce explain it to you. You guys can decide. But everyone knows it's my suggestion. It's going to be the best thing.
All right. Well, you didn't pull a lot of news, baby. But
I pulled 4 things. We're going to do trivia and then this, and it's going to be over.
All right. If you say so. All right, guys. So Stephanie had an idea, especially with everything that's going on right now. The comic book news that I pulled was heavily virus related. So it's a lot of delays and this and that. So if you guys are sick of hearing about news related to those topics, let us know. Stephanie has a backup plan to do kind of like funny world news.
Just ridiculous things, like Florida Man level news of stories that we found that were just very silly. And yeah, I think that's lighthearted and better than listening to this because of coronavirus, that because of coronavirus,
Yeah, but some of the stuff is actually pretty good. There's like the guy from New Girl who played Peter B. Parker in the Into the Spider-Verse movie, did something really cool this week to help, like, just to do something really nice to Into the Spider-Verse fans, which I thought was a really cool piece of news. There was actually some really good comic book news down at the very bottom, which we're going to do last. And yeah, there are some good news, but there is a lot of Corona this, Corona that. But it's news, and that's what we're supposed to do. So you guys let us know. Do you guys want funny world news or regular comic book news?
While you're thinking about it, we're going to get drunk.
Yeah, we're going to get drunk. So, babe, do you want to start us off with the beer of the night, or one of the first beer of the night?
So I think we should start big with our Alaska beer.
Okay. So we'll put this in front of the camera, the beer camera, and I'll give you the short little story behind this beer. So there is an app called Tavour, which I signed up for. And it basically, there's beers that rotate through the store. You click on it. It goes into your cart. You automatically pay for it. And then at the end of the month, they ship you however many beers are in your cart. But I had like 10 or 12 beers in my cart, but they sold out before that they could actually ship. But this was the only beer left in it, and I got it in the mail today. So
just one beer in the mail.
Just one beer in the mail.
But it's 11% alcohol.
11.5. It's from Anchorage Brewing Company. And it's called Annihilation because I think you're supposed to get annihilated on it. Stephanie just informed me I had a huge in my nose.
I was trying to do it quietly without everyone looking.
Probably still have it. She'll get it for me. It's all right. It's live. It's live. It's supposed to do it funny.
I was trying to protect you from being embarrassed, but you embarrassed it yourself.
All right. So what we'll do, since Two Guns is the only person to respond, is we're gonna do Stephanie's funny news items first.
We can do like the whatever's really good, like if it's not directly coronavirus related.
Can you get with my fingers? But I just cut them.
Thank you, Tugun, for noticing my hand rotating beer skills.
But yeah, so this is Annihilation. It is a super strong beer, almost 12% beer, which is wine level beer. This is a quadruple hop IPA. Has a nice orange color to it, which
it smells good too.
It does. It smells really good.
Hopefully it's not like I mean I know it's impossible because to have that percent of alcohol it's got to be pretty strong, but
we have our pour bucket in case it is not good. I want to just put that back over on the beer can in case we want to show it again. I also just love the design of that can. It's really cool.
It is cool, but it's very dark, so it's very hard to see anything.
Oh, that is dangerous.
Dangerous.
This is guys. This is a delicious beer. You can kind of taste the strength to it, but not a lot.
No. You wouldn't know.
It's good.
You could not drink 2 of these, though.
I mean, if you did, you'd be fucking wasted.
We're going in hard. Think about how fun the show is going to be by the end. 11% first one up.
I mean, that's good. That's really good.
What's the name of the website again? Tell them, babe.
Tavour. It's not even a website. You have to do it through the app.
Okay, it's an app.
I'll tell you what it is. Tavour. Tavour. No, Tavour.
Yeah.
Tavour. But it's pretty popular. I've seen it before. I get pushed that on my ads a lot because I'm searching for beers and whatnot. So like, hey, you download this, download
this. You seem
to
really like to drink.
But guys, we have 6 more minutes until the first trivia question, babe.
Oh, we didn't tell you even about the trivia. We haven't even touched that.
We haven't touched it.
We haven't gotten near the trivia yet.
What? We haven't
Just get higher and higher. It's the whole show. We just see how much higher one person go over the other.
Why are we doing the trivia, babe? Tell them why we are doing the trivia.
So we are doing the trivia because we are going to be doing a monthly giveaway.
Giveaway? You gotta be insane.
I know. And who doesn't need a little sunshine and happiness in the current climate of the world right now, who wouldn't like to get some packages delivered, some nice things? So we're going to do one big giveaway to everyone who has joined us every week and answered trivia. Your name gets stockpiled into our little list, and then we're going to pull, are we just spinning a wheel?
Yeah, we're going to put everyone's
We're doing
name.
something, a raffle of some sort. Someone's going to get picked to be the big winner. They're going to get the main prize, and then we're going to do a couple other prizes throughout the show, right?
Yes, so next Friday, there will be a total of 4 giveaways during the night. There will be 3 giveaways that will be roughly about $15 in total price. They will be basically options from Amazon that we can then send directly to you from Amazon.
Yeah, so we're not going to buy them this time because it's annoying to have to go to the post office and do paid shipping twice.
Yeah.
Well, you don't really pay for shipping on Amazon, but you pay for shipping on Amazon.
So we'll have some options up on screen, and you guys can just if you guys are the winner, you guys will be able to pick from those options and DM us on Instagram, and then we will ship them directly from Amazon, which is pretty convenient for you and us.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
That is what we're doing. And then, like I said, at the very end of the night, the big giveaway, everyone who's answered trivia questions correctly from the previous weeks will be entered into that. And then we'll probably do some other entries for that actual night. And then we'll do the big spin of the wheel at 11 o'clock. And, guys, we have a pretty cool giveaway. I'm pretty stoked about it. We were going to reveal it tonight, or I was. And then Stephanie was like,
wanted to, and I was like, no. You lost your marbles, Bruce.
I forgot about part of the plan that we had, and
we're not ready for that, guys. It's more exciting if you don't know. Plus, it will make more sense next week when we can reveal something else. They all kind of tie in together. If we tell you what we picked out right now, you're going to be like, that makes no sense. Why would you do that? That's a weird prize.
And if you guys are following us on social media stuff should be right down here. I have been giving little hints here and there, especially today's Comic and Beer picture. There was the bottom of the 5 comic books that are going to be inside the giveaway. It's a little hint of the bottom of the covers. You will notice that if you look close enough in the bottom left-hand corner comic, it's a little hint for you guys online right now, because I think there's only 4 or 5 people on. If you zoom in, you'll see someone's name, and that will give you a better idea of what the giveaway is going to be. Hint, hint,
hint,
look.
Hint. Wink, wink. Also, Jessica's on.
Hi, Jessica, what's going on? What? So yeah. That's pretty much what it's going to be, and we're going to do that monthly for the rest of the year. And then, hopefully our subscribers get more and more, and then we'll be able to do bigger and bigger prizes, and then do more fun things.
Every day. Every day is a prize.
Every day is a prize.
I told you it's my goal in life to be the Oprah Winfrey of the comic book community, where I'm like, you get a prize, and you get a prize, and you get a prize to everyone. Bruce is just going to do that the whole time I scream it.
All right, so we're just going to...
He's the Stetson to my... That's his name? Stetson?
I don't know what you're talking about, babe.
Oprah's boyfriend that isn't her husband, but lives in, like, a house that is, like, outside of her house.
I don't know, babe.
They got a weird relationship. I think his name is Stetson. Stetson? I think it's Stetson.
I know of Oprah, and I've watched some... Stay puff! What? Yeah, so we're going to banter for another 2 minutes, and then we're going to do the first trivia, and then we'll jump into the funny news. And then after that, we'll jump into some of the basic news items. I have a couple of news items I can rip right through. And then, yeah.
He says that, and he's like, and then.
I put my glasses on. And then. Hello, I am Father Professor Bruce.
I want like a snoring sound, maybe, or like a picture of me just like.
Or just say, oh, hell no.
That doesn't sound as mean.
No. And I just want to apologize to anyone if I seem a little tired, a little off from my normal self, and my eyes just look like sunken into my head. Kids. Being around your kids all day, every day, for 7 days is a lot.
Thug life.
It's a lot. If you don't have kids, whew, I wish I was you.
Oh my God. Aziz Ansari does this really funny stand-up. We're just talking about that he's turned 30 this year, and he's like, all my friends are calling me, and they're like, Aziz, I just had a baby.
Aziz!
He's like, I give them the same answer every time. He's like, I just laugh really hard, and I'm like, oh my God, that sucks. Why did you do that? Why weren't you using protection? He's like, all right, I'm going to go do anything at all, because all my options are still options. And like, all
right, funny. It is trivia time. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. We can do... Inception.
Wait, I gotta tell the rules.
All right, tell them the rules, baby, before I spin it.
All right, so Bruce is gonna spin this wheel. We are going to ask you a trivia question. You have an unlimited amount of time, I guess. The first person to answer within the chat will win an entry into the giveaway next week, Friday, whatever day that is,
27th
March 27th, 10 p.m. on our live stream. It's going to be epic, guys.
or 26th.
26th, 27th, the next Friday, a week
Next
from
Friday.
today. Look at your calendars.
All right, guys, here we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Here we go. First person to answer this correctly in the chat will be entered into the raffle next week to the grand prize giveaway for March of 2020. Well, pick it for me.
No!
Why wouldn't you just pick it for me?
That's so gross.
What was the name of Peter Parker's uncle?
Oh my god, if you don't know this answer, like, where are you in life?
Where are you in life?
This is like one of the only ones I know immediately. I don't even have to think about
Get it?
No, you get it.
I can't. I don't know what I'm getting.
It's gone now. You probably ate it.
Oh, delicious. Come on. What was the name of Peter Parker's uncle? Uncle
There's a famous rice named after
Ben Parker.
him.
Leo Marquez is the first one to answer right again. Damn, Leo. You got a lot of entries into the giveaway next week.
He's going to win it. Didn't Leo win once before? He won the big Funko Pop last time, right?
Is that true, Leo?
I believe so. I believe I'm correct. I think so. He won one of the Funko Pops.
Yes, he
last time.
did. All right, man. We need to get some more people on. Get some more giveaways. All right, let's do the funny news items for the week. Stephanie, you are going to lead these because I did not read these articles at
I
all.
thought you pulled some too. It was
I did
only
not.
me.
Yes, I did not find anything that was worth talking about.
Well, that's not going to be as fun. I thought Bruce was pulling the ones that he was telling me about that I thought were really funny, but all right. We'll do mine.
All right, here we go. The first one up, I'm going to share screen again. Hold on. Let me do a little tricky. I'm going to hide this, put this up, and share screen. And here we go. No, here.
All right, so I found this article. I thought it was pretty funny. I know it's from Valentine's Day, which was 3 weeks ago, but still really funny in my opinion. This guy decided to take out a billboard saying "Single, date Mark. This could be the sign you're waiting for." Dating Mark I guess he's in England because that's the link for his website down there. I don't know if he had a girlfriend.
Why did I find that in your search history?
I'm looking to date Mark. There was actually 3 different news articles that I found, all related to guys paying money to find a girlfriend. I guess it's this time of the year, guys.
I mean, babe, we both paid Match.com to find us together.
It's true.
So we technically did the same
But
thing.
it wasn't like find me one particular guy. And it wasn't like how much money. This guy didn't even pay anyone, actually. He's just like advertising himself. I guess he paid for the billboard, but I still thought it was pretty funny.
No, it's really good. I like that. Next. Don't look at those.
What was it?
The questions and answers.
Okay, so I heard about this news story on the radio, and it is pretty hysterical. Only because when we scroll down and you actually see what this woman looks like. Apparently this woman stole a police car, drove away with it. The police were chasing her. She did not pull over when they chased her. She pulled into her driveway at her house, and then when they pulled her over, she was like, "It's cool, I'm Beyonce." And this is what she looks like. Not Beyonce.
I mean, come on. That's what Beyonce looks like without makeup, right?
She looks like at one time she probably had really pretty eyes. I mean, she got cool color to her eyes. But she's not Beyonce.
No, she's not Beyonce.
So, not Beyonce, did not steal a car.
Sorry, not Beyonce.
This one, same thing. Also, there was another news article that I didn't copy and send to Bruce that was about a man who, some billionaire from, I don't know where, somewhere in China, somewhere in Asia, that was going to be on a TV show to be his girlfriend. He's a billionaire, and he's going to fly around the moon with Elon Musk, and he was going to do a dating show to find the person who would be on his voyage across the moon with Elon Musk. How weird would that be to find someone be like, "You're the love of my life from this dating show, and now I'm going to be gone for the next 50 years as I fly around the moon with you and you and Elon Musk together." Fucking, it's got to be the weirdest. You know, billionaires are fucking weird as shit.
Yeah, they have a lot of money. They don't know what to do with themselves with the amount of money they have. So,
And Two Gun, I don't know if Mark was looking for a male or female partner. He didn't specify. This guy's a little more specific. This guy also wants to pay you to find him a girlfriend. $25,000. It's a little misleading, though, because if you read the fine print, he's not paying you $25,000 all at once. He pays you $5,000 a year over 5 years And if they break up anytime in between that 5-year period, you stop getting paid.
What?
Yes. But how desperate are you to find a girlfriend?
No, this guy is weird. If he can't get a girlfriend and hold on to it, he's not a weird-looking dude. He looks like he's in really good shape. And there's no reason that he couldn't find someone if he wasn't. I mean, if he was
probably
normal.
really mean. He looks like he would be a dick.
Yeah, he looks like a dick.
So
Yeah.
don't pay him. Don't find him a girlfriend. He doesn't deserve it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Also, I had to Google at least one thing about Florida Man. It's so easy to find Florida Man news. At first, I was like, oh, well, it would be so easy to find so much weird news. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. But if you Google Florida Man news, there's a million articles. This one I thought was pretty great. This Florida man says that he was falsely accused of sucking a patient's toes.
Oh my god.
He's not that type of dude. Apparently, another hospital worker walked in on him sucking the toes of an elderly man in a nursing home and reported him to the police. And he's like, it's not true. That's not what I was doing. Just checking out how they smell, maybe? I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know what his excuse is.
Terrifying. That's terrifying.
So, yeah, that's actually all my news. 'Cause I thought Bruce was pulling news, too. So
No, I mean I was looking. I just couldn't find anything that I found interesting. The one article that I found that was a little funny was, again, I was looking for like really made me chuckle, laugh, like, oh my god, ha 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 ha.
those are Bruce's big boobs that he's making laugh.
You like this? You like them? There's a cow down in Florida that has escaped a farm and has eluded catcher or police in animal control for over 2 weeks. And they say that the cow is somehow extra fast and can leap high fences and can swim really fast. So no matter where they go, the cow gets away. And I was like,
swim really fast. How is that even possible?
it's
Cows
in
don't swim
Florida. What the hell is happening in Florida?
fast.
That's why I will never live in Florida.
Florida is great, guys. I lived in Florida for 5 years. I enjoyed it. People are weird, but that's like makes it great.
I mean, Florida's the one place where I've been in a bar where a guy saw like a gun being carried in a bar, and I was like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Florida's a lot of fun. I would live there when I was in my early 20s and partied my ass off in Miami. It was a good time. It was fun. I suggest living in Florida with Bruce's big boobs. You have big boobs in Florida, you're sad. Although everyone has big boobs in Florida. Sorry. It's like LA where everyone's just got big boobs. Sorry.
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 All right, so we'll do we'll run through some of the quick movie items. Obviously, with the virus happening now, it's shutting down productions for both movies and TV shows. There's a lot of delays. There are a lot of, also digital releases. So what movies have been delayed? Take a guess, babe.
Everything.
Everything.
The movie theaters are shut down, so what could you not be? What could you be releasing? Nothing. There's nothing you can be releasing.
Well, yeah, movie theaters are completely shut down, and so Rise of Gru has been delayed.
I didn't even know they were
and
making that movie.
You saw the trailer?
Oh yeah, that's right. When you said Rise of Gru, I thought of Groot,
Oh no, Rise of Gru.
and I was like, Groot? They're making a movie just about him, and
No.
then I realized it's.
I love the Despicable 1 and 3. 2 suck balls.
I disagree. I think 2 was better, and 3 was terrible with his brother, and it made no sense. And he was
No,
boring.
I enjoy that movie, but Rise of Gru has been delayed. The Black Widow movie is indefinitely delayed.
Because it sucks. That's why.
James Bond is not coming out until November.
That we talked about last week. I feel like.
Yes, Mulan is delayed.
Who cares about that?
Avatar sequels filming has been postponed, and Matrix 4 production has been halted as well. Early digital releases are Bloodshot, which came out 2 weeks ago. It has been doing horribly in the theaters, which this is probably a godsend to them, because if you're stuck at home, bored out of your mind,
You'll watch a shitty movie.
you'll watch a shitty movie. So this is going to be released really soon. Onward is hitting tonight. It's actually
Tonight at 8:00, you can rent it.
Yeah,
It's going to be on Disney Plus.
no, not rented. You could purchase it.
Purchase it. Excuse me.
It will be on Disney Plus April 1st. And I highly suggest you guys watch that movie. That movie was awesome.
We never did a review for that movie. We suck at doing reviews. We're
Children-
doing any extra videos.
children-
We have no
children.
time. But we did go see Onward. We planned on doing a review of the movie. It was so good, guys. I cried the whole time. Like from when the movie started till when the movie's over. By the time it was over, I was like, just like crying hysterically. My daughter looked at me. She's like, "Are you crying?" And I took my tears and I wiped them on her face. I'm like, "You're crying."
Yeah, this over the last few comic book review videos, I've used the term like pulling heartstrings, and this movie like just like tugs on it. It's like at the end of the movie, it's just like making you want to like rip your heart out, man.
I mean, but not in like a sad, like I would never watch that movie again way. Like it was done well. Like I was like happy to cry like that. I was like, I want to watch it again. Okay.
Yeah. I'm excited that's gonna be Disney Plus April 1st. That's gonna be on like a rerun on this house.
Oh yeah. Nate was already like, why isn't it on? He spent like 10 minutes trying to find it.
Yeah. So those are all the movie delays and also, you know, productions being halted. There was a article about Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, they're thinking about possibly doing a just digital release.
Really?
And not doing a theatrical release because that was supposed to come out, you know, I think it's supposed to be May or something. And in the US, I don't think the theaters will be back open at that point. So for them to make the amount of money that they want to make on that movie, I think they are going to go digital. But there was an update right as I was copying and pasting the article link into my doc that the heads of like, now, this is going to come out in the theaters. We're going to make our money. Don't you worry. So
you can make more money in the movie theaters, twice as much to.
Well, yeah, because like you can pay $20 to purchase the movie,
and then
digitally.
70 people can watch it, or like $20 a person, and then you'll have to go to the movie theater.
So, but you know, we'll see what happens with this whole virus. I mean,
also. This beer makes me feel like I'm drunk already.
I mean, the back of my neck is already on fire. So
yeah,
my ears are toasty.
I mean, I did drink 2 beers before we started, but I always drink 2 beers before we started. This is like super early on
buzzness. All right, so I was talking about a cool story about Into the Spider-Verse, and I thought this was really cool. The guy named Jake Johnson, that's the guy from New Girl. He plays the guy who dates what's her face?
I want to say Rachel Dratch. That's not her name.
What's her name?
Kylie Minogue. I'm just naming people.
But the main character in New Girl, he ends up dating her. He's a great actor.
The girl with the bangs and the glasses.
Yes. His name is Jake Johnson.
His name is Nick in the show.
He plays Peter B. Parker in Into the Spider-Verse. And there's been, ever since schools have been closing, there's been tons of people watching Into the Spider-Verse because it's on like, I don't know, every streaming platform now.
Oh my God, it's such a good movie.
I know it is an amazing movie. And parents have been directly DMing him on Instagram and other things and being like, thank you so much. This movie's so good. And he has actually sent out an email, or he did a post on Instagram saying, hey, we understand the quarantine sucks. We know your kids are probably going stir crazy. But if you want to get a message from Spider-Man, Peter B. Parker, here's an email. Send me your kids' names, and I will send them a message directly, like saying something nice and stay inside, to stay quarantined, and it's the right thing to do. So
that's pretty cool. I mean, how the hell is he going to keep up with that? It's got to be an automated response that it just gets sent back to you.
I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know how many he has. Oh, he has 1.1 million.
Yeah. There's no way. I'm going to do it now.
I already did, babe. But I thought that was really cool. He's like, he's not a huge celebrity. He's putting himself out there. I think he's hilarious. And his voice was so perfect for that Spider-Man. And I am so excited for Into the Spider-Verse 2. I am over the moon. So, yeah, I emailed him. I did the email. It is Peter B. Parker says hi @gmail.com if you guys are interested and you guys have kids. Because I thought that was really freaking cool.
It is. I mean, your kids have to love Into the Spider-Verse and Peter Parker, but he's great.
What kid is not like Spider-Man?
Oh my God! And when he's like, "How will I know?" and he's like, "It's just a leap of faith," and he like lets go of him.
So good.
Amazing! Such a good movie. Also, it's 10:30.
It's 10:29.
10:29. Get ready is what I mean. Almost 10:30, guys.
All right, guys. So we have 1 minute. So I am going to shuffle. Get your fingers ready. It's time for the next trivia question. What?
Also, Lawson Comics is here.
Lawson Comics, what's going on, my man?
So I will go quickly through the rules. We are going to spin the wheel, ask you a trivia question. First person to get it right within the chat gets entered into our giveaway next week.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, spin. Here we go. First person to answer this right in chat is entered into the raffle.
Do it.
And there's a lot. These are all Spider-Man related, and a lot of them are super easy. What was the first Spider-Man spin-off series? That's not an easy one.
It isn't. I have no idea.
What was the first Spider-Man spin-off series? Lost in Comics. Put that in chat. I am going to stop.
I'm ready for a different beer.
All right, babe. She's ready for a different beer. I want to make sure I have the answer for that right. I'm 99% sure. Watch chat, please, babe.
I'm sorry, God. Should we just get yelled at? I did.
You did not get yelled at.
What was the first Spider-Man spin-off series? Where's Frank to be right? He's mad because he didn't.
He said he was going to be on tonight, but he's not. What was the first Spider-Man spin-off series?
That's because he's mad because we took away his win last week. We gave it to Sage. Now he's mad at us.
What can I say? Lost in Comics. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Is he right?
He's right.
All right. Lost in Comics, and you get entered into our giveaway at the end of next week. Next Friday, 10 o'clock on our live stream, we will be drawing at 11 p.m. our giveaway. We're going to be doing giveaways throughout the whole show. We're doing 3 giveaways every 15 minutes.
4 giveaways.
3 giveaways every 15 minutes, with our final giveaway being the big giveaway, being the 4th giveaway, but only for people who had entered during the whole rest of the month. People who are on that night cannot enter that one. That is only if you are supporting the channel properly, the way the good Lord intended.
That's true. All right. So, babe, pick out the next beer because we're actually like 2 beers behind.
I know, because that one was so strong, guys. I'm like so drunk.
Lost, I'm so happy you got that right. That's awesome.
Did you Google it or did you know it?
Yeah, that's actually it. Yeah, did you Google it or did you know it? I am. Did you get it right?
Did you get it right?
This is 11.5 alcohol beer. It really gets to me, guys.
I'm doing this one because I feel like I can handle this.
All right, hold on. Let me switch cameras. So, guys, this is from Barrier Brewing, which is actually right down the road from us, which is pretty cool. There's actually another brewery that's right down the road from us, which is called Bright Eye Brewing.
Oh, wait. Go to the beer cam, but Sage asked what we had.
Oh, Sage is on. What's up, Sage?
So before we just finished drinking Annihilation Sage. This is a beer we actually got from this app that you can use that lets you pick out beers that travel through their, I don't know if it's a store or just their warehouse or whatever, but this beer was 11.5%. We started with this and we are drunk already.
It's from Anchorage.
Beer 1.
And it was from Anchorage, Alaska.
This next beer is the beer we're going to drink. Next, Lomax. 5.8%, a little bit more, something that I can handle because otherwise I'm going to start screaming profanities with my drunk face.
With my drunk face.
That's pretty cool. I like that. It's like almost like metallic looking.
Yeah.
It reminds me of those stickers when I was a kid. What are those stickers? Those like Lisa something stickers?
I don't know, babe.
Lisa something stickers. There's never any girls here except for Jessica. Jessica, what are those stickers called? Lisa Frank. That's what it was. I don't even know.
Bear is a great brewery. I think we've had like 4 or 5 of the beers on the Bear has done on the channel so far because they are right down the road and they are always at our beer store. What's it called?
What does our cup say? Monarch Beverage. Long Beach, New York. I don't think you can see that because of the fact that it's see-through.
Yes.
But Monarch Beverage. That's where we usually go. My guy Bob, he usually helps me out.
He does not look like a Bob. He looks like an Andy.
So I will say this, Bob, if you ever watch our show, I'm not making fun of you, but Bob is this big, burly man who looks like he could be a lumberjack. He's just huge in stature. It doesn't even look like he's huge muscular. Like he was just
he looks muscular.
Like stacked. He's just huge. And he's got like this like side shaved, comb haired over like. And then I was like, what's your name? Because we talk every time I come in and he's like, Bob. You would never think it. Bob is like the name of a 50-year-old man, but he's like in his 20s, definitely, or early 30s.
Early 30.
Oh, and Frank's on. I was like, say just saying hi to Frank, but Frank's not on. But there he is.
Finally, Frank gets on.
Frank, you missed it. We were just talking shit about you.
We were talking shit about you. All right, pour the beer, babe. All right, so next news item up, Kevin Smith. All right, so like we said at the beginning, there is going to be a lot of corona or virus-related news.
Sorry, guys, I did a bad job of pulling funny news. I thought Bruce was helping me out.
I
wrong.
am extremely tired, like extremely tired.
I can just read articles that I found. There was an article about a kid who was 8 years old and he joined a raffle at a hockey game, and the prize was $200 worth of cannabis products, and then he won. And then apparently his grandpa found out and was all butthurt and got mad and like complained. But I think that's pretty funny. Imagine being 8 years old and you win $200 worth of weed. I'm sure it's not really like you can't get high off of it. It's gonna be like THC.
Who knows? 8 years old. I'm pretty sure you can get high off it.
He just smelled it. He's like,
so Kevin Smith is using the shutdown, or the shut in or shelter in, to finish.
Lawson Comics did respond. Sorry, I'm cutting you off. I'm terrible about that.
You are.
I Googled it as you said.
Yes. Kevin Smith is using his shelter in time to finish Clerks 3 in Twilight of the Mallrats.
Did anyone see Clerks 2? Is it good?
I didn't see Clerks 2. I saw Clerks 1 and I was like, oh, that's like a cool indie concept type movie.
It's got a lot of it's like a cult classic type thing.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of things that people remember forever. Anyone who was alive in that time saw it and it was a big deal then, but I don't know that it would carry over.
Oh, this is so much lighter.
Into my 30s. Your 40s.
My 40, yeah. I do turn 40 this year. October 18th, if you guys are wondering.
December's a gift.
But so yeah, this is a picture. I love how much weight Kevin Smith has lost.
Oh my god! If you listen to Kevin Smith stand up, he talks about it and how great it is. Apparently, he was like a big junk food, sugar junkie.
Yeah, you can tell he was huge.
Yes,
he was
ate
huge.
Just sugar all the time. And then he talks about like when he stops, and he's like couldn't figure out why he felt like so depressed and weird. And his wife was like, "Cause you lost your best friend, sugar." She's like, "You used to wake up and then eat like a handful of jelly beans for breakfast." Like,
but he looks so. I mean, when you're that big and you lose all that weight, there's like there's excess skin, but still, he looks healthy. He looks like he could actually do things for the rest of his life. Before, to me, he looked like he was heading towards an early death, which is just sad because his stuff is not the greatest, but he's a great comic book writer. And
Sage said that Frank is going to start a Whedon Comics spinoff from our show. And Two Gun Pedro said he'd watch that. And then Lawson Comics was very nice. He said you only look 34.
Oh, Lost, thank you so much. So this article was actually really funny. Made me laugh. This one actually made me laugh. So Jared Leto said he just found out about the coronavirus. I'm like, how the hell do you just find out about this goddamn thing? And it's because he was on a meditation retreat out in some desert. And so he was like away. And of course, Jared Leto goes out and disappears in the wild.
Something he would do. That looks like a total Jared Leto move. If you follow him on Instagram, he's weird as shit.
Weird as shit. He's the guy that's probably like drink the blood of his lover to get closer to her and or him
he's
or
fucking
whatever.
Weird as shit. I would not want to be alone in a hallway with Jared Leto.
I mean, he's a decent actor. I prefer his music over his acting.
Do you remember that movie with Jennifer Aniston where she works for like a Whole Foods type marketplace?
Yes.
And her boss is super weird. And anytime they do something good, he rewards them with 5 minutes of uninterrupted eye contact and then just stares at them like
that was the Jerk, the guy from The Jerk. Steve
Martin?
Yeah, Steve Martin. It was so good.
And he's like, that was a great job. I'm going to reward you with 5 minutes of uninterrupted eye contact.
The kids were watching
close to your face.
The kids were watching a Looney Tunes live action movie. So the Looney Tunes were like cartoons inside the live action movie with
like
Brendan,
Space Jam?
with Brendan Fraser and I don't know, but Steve Martin was the villain for Acme Company, and he was so stupid. It was like, oh, Steve Martin, I love you so much. All right, we got 6 more minutes. Let's do some more news items. So, everyone's favorite actress. Is there their favorite?
She's so pretty. She's my favorite.
She's in everything. Especially, like, she was in all the Marvel Netflix shows. Daredevil.
Men
Iron
in Black
Fist.
2.
She was in Men in Black 2?
She was.
Who was she in Men in Black 2?
She's the whole... Remember the people from the other galaxy try to come back because there's, like, some galaxy within a galaxy trapped inside some little thing, and they're looking for it, and they're going to kill everyone to come find it.
Sure.
And they think it's, like, the cat's necklace, but it's not. She's the galaxy. She's the thing they're looking for.
Oh, that's her. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, she is going to be in Mandalorian season 2, and she's playing this character, which I guess is pretty famous from the
She is.
Star Wars, Clone Wars stuff.
Yes.
Ahsoka Tano?
Ahsoka Tano.
Is that how you pronounce that?
I would pronounce it like that.
But yeah, there you go. Rosario Dawson. More of her. Because
More of her.
She's everywhere.
She's like corn. She's in everything.
But guys, you want more Rosario Dawson news? I can give it to you. Let's do
I
it!
can also give you the answers to all the trivia.
But before we do that, I found this news item awesome. So I only watched wrestling for 1 year in my life. It was my freshman college year. I actually, on my freshman floor, there was like 7 guys that all loved wrestling, and they were all on the floor, and they always.
Guys, I'm gonna find the pictures of Bruce with his wrestling belts and post them on social media.
And they loved it, and so I started hanging. Obviously, they were like my friends because you make friends with your floor mates, and so I started hanging out with them. We'd order like pizza from the stupid cafeteria, which was garbage pizza, but it was so much fun. And the Big Show was a big part of it. He's like this 7-foot whatever guy, gigantic man. He is getting his own Netflix show called The Big Show. And
Big Show.
It's about him raising 3 daughters, not by himself. He has a wife named Florida, which is a terrible name.
Flo Rida. That's his wife.
Oh, Flo Rida.
I'm just kidding.
Florida.
Flo Rida is a rapper.
But this probably looks like something like what is that show?
Full House.
Full House. It looks exactly
Look,
like
I can
Full
read
House.
his mind, guys. I'm right there.
But good for him, man. Like, he's stepping away from the ring because his probably knees are killing him, his back is killing him, and he's like,
He's still willing to wear a singlet though, even on network television.
And he was great. He was so good. So I am so happy for him. This is not comic book related, but he does have comic book people on his show every once in a while. He is starting his broadcast back up starting next week, I believe, and it's all going to be shot from his house, and he's going to be doing like digital, like either, I think they said they were shooting his iPhone, which I don't think that's true. I think they're going to have real cameras sent to his house, and he's going to have a real camera set up at his house, but he's going to be doing it all from his home, pretty much by himself, which I thought was pretty cool.
Well, a lot of people are doing that. Jimmy Fallon is already doing that. Yeah. Al Roker did the weather the other day.
From his home?
From his house, in his kitchen. He's like, just, there's no camera people here. This is from my iPad. And like, he did it. And they were able to work graphics and stuff into it. And
I mean, I think it's a super smart idea. I think, because like in this article, they go on to say like, or no, he went on to say is like, people are bored as fuck right now. And, us adults, after being with your kids all day, and if you were a Conan O'Brien watcher and you were going to miss that, and now you're going to have that, great. I mean, that's awesome. I think he's one of the better.
He's funny. I like Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, I think he's one of the better ones. Him and Jimmy Kimmel. I think Jimmy Kimmel's hilarious. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Jimmy Kimmel, that's who dated Sarah Silverman.
Yes.
I feel like the other day I told this guy at my job that Adam Carolla dated Sarah Silverman, because I feel like Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel are the same freaking people, but it wasn't. It was Jimmy Kimmel, and now that you said his name, I remembered it, and I remember that I told that guy that. So next time I come to work and you're there in a couple weeks from now.
We'll talk about Jimmy Kimmel in a second, but more Rosario Dawson news. They just finished shooting the pilot for DMZ, and DMZ is a really good comic. It was written by, I believe, Brian Wood, but it's a great comic. Excuse me. Yeah, it's only a pilot, so who knows if this is even going to be picked up anywhere. But more Rosario Dawson. I told you I'd bring it to you, and I did.
Also, it's 10:45.
10:44. Time for the next
Trivia!
And if you guys stick around the end, we do all the questions. We don't stop. We're just 4. We go all the way through the wheel.
Tip top.
And yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Bruce put a lot of freaking questions on here.
I did. I just got them going. I'm like, all right, here we go. And these are all pretty easy. Let's get ready. Let's go shovel. Oh
my God, too much shuffling. Listen, guys. Listen. We're going to spin the wheel. First chancer within the chat wins an entry into our giveaway at the end of the week when Bruce stops making people shout for us. We can do this. I didn't mean to do that one, though. I meant to do this one. Yes. There we go. Spin the wheel, Bruce.
First person to answer this correctly in the chat will win an entry into the grand prize that's given away next week. Who was the guest speaker at Peter Parker's high school graduation?
That's a really random question. Is that in the comic book? Is that a part of a movie where he's in there? Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Come on, guys.
Leo says comic. I don't know what that means.
Where's everyone? Come on, people. It's Friday night. You have nothing to do. Come join us.
Captain America, Leo says.
No. That was a good guess, actually.
Where's Frank so he can get it right?
Stan Lee? Nope. It's pretty obvious when you think about it.
Aunt May.
Nope. Jonah Jameson, Lost in Comics gets the second one right.
Lost in Comics, based on your screen name, I'm going to say you have a lot of knowledge about comics. Also, who the hell is Jonah Jameson? It's pretty obvious. I don't even know who the hell that is.
He's the guy, the owner of the newspaper.
I don't know who that is either.
Yes, you do.
Yes, it is. Sorry, guys. I have to take this phone call. It's important.
It's her daughter. She's calling at 10:46 at night.
Hey, baby.
But Leah,
can I what?
but Lost in Comics, you are the winner.
Of course. I'm live streaming on YouTube right now. It's okay. Are you having a good time?
But that was the
Thank
second
you
question.
very
Thank you
much.
very
Have a good
much.
night.
All right, so back to the news.
I love you, baby. You're a good girl.
We did all the TV news. Now we only got left with the
Have
comic
fun.
book news, which there's actually, like I said, some really good stuff. So I am excited to share this with you guys. And the first item up for the news is... So there is a big summer event at Marvel called Empire. Goddamn ads. And it's a big 6-issue event. But Marvel's actually giving out... they're going to have a secret variant that's going to be sent one per comic book store.
That's stupid.
That they're going to get it, and hopefully the comic book store does the right thing and gives it to one person. There's going to be 6 ones, so they can give it to 6 different people. Or the comic book store is going to be greedy, find the secret variant, and take it, and then try to sell it for an uber high price. Hopefully, the comic book store does the right thing and gives it to someone special.
It really bothers me how they spell Empire.
They do it for a reason, babe.
What's the reason?
I can't tell you right now. I can't. I'm too drunk to put that together, babe. I know there is, and I probably know it but I can't think of it. Yeah. So like, if you guys don't know, if you're not comic book fans or you're not huge comic book fans, there is a day every day in May called Free Comic Book Day, where every publisher usually puts out a free comic book. A lot of this stuff is garbage. Every once in a while, there will be a book that a year or two down the line is worth a bunch of money because they introduced a new character in this free comic book day, or they did something big. But most of the time, it's just a ploy to get people into the stores. I'm never really excited about this day, but they are, it's a big deal for our stores and whatnot.
It reminds me of 7-Eleven on 7-Eleven, July 11th. They do 7-Eleven Day, and you can come in and get a Slurpee. As much Slurpee as you can take in whatever container you bring. So people bring ridiculous, like a fish tank, and they fill it with Slurpee just because they can. It happens every year. There's always ridiculous pictures posted about these people that bring ridiculous size things in to fill up with Slurpee. Like, how could you even drink that much before it melts and it's garbage? But I guess people do it to be ridiculous and to have the biggest ridiculous thing in there. So
And that's
what it makes me think of.
They're thinking of doing it later in the year, probably November, December, when hopefully the virus has passed. And guys, this is our last news item for the week, and it's only 10:49.
Oh my God, we're going to have to do improv. I'm going to start singing. I prepared a musical number for this exact moment.
So if you're a normal person, you probably loved Game of Thrones. And
If you're a normal person. If you're not a normal person, you didn't watch Game of Thrones.
If you are an extra normal person, you read Game of Thrones.
I'm not normal then.
And you are disappointed in the fact that it George R.R. Martin has promised 7 books. He is old as fuck and he is fat as fuck.
He's not taking good care of himself, and he keeps wearing that sailor's hat. What's that about?
That is terrible. But with this said, self-seclusion, self-hibernation, whatever we're calling it now, he's actually been working on book 6. And he's been working on it for a few days now because he has nothing else to do. So that's good. That's a positive thing.
He promised to end it differently than the show ended.
Oh, he says he's had that ending. He's had the ending in his head for a long time.
The hending.
Hending.
He's had the hending.
That Love Boy 5. Holy shit.
I can't wait till later, guys. I'm gonna videotape that and then post it to Instagram of Bruce later after the cameras are off. How he acts when he's super drunk.
That was a doozy. But I mean, this is exciting. Who knows if it? I mean, if this goes on for the full year and everyone has to pretty much like kind of hunker down, and I mean, people are going to
year. That's not even the full year. Maybe the rest of the school year. I'll give you that.
But still, 3 months. That's a good chunk of time for a writer to be writing a book, and hopefully he can finish book 6 and can get that out the door because there are so many people who want that book.
The final book?
No, the book 7 will be.
Oh my god! What? Isn't it taking him like 10 years to write book 6?
Well, yes. Because he book 5 came out in 2011, so that means if he finishes it this year, he can somehow get it published. But probably most likely not till next year when he gets it to the editors and edit it and blah blah blah. So yeah, probably over 10 years.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm googling it now, guys. 2011. He remembered that.
It's from the article.
Oh, I thought you just knew that.
No, babe. I'm not that good.
I was like, my baby's a genius.
I'm so smart.
Call the newspapers. Tell someone you know.
All right. I have some questions for Two Gun Pedro and Lost in Comics and Leo Marquez. What were your guys' read of the week? I have a guess. I think I know what it is, but I'm not 100% sure.
I read 2 comic books this week, guys.
Oh.
I read Stealing the Children and Red Mother, which is the only thing I'm currently reading right now. Unkillables, I'm also reading. I didn't love that. Bruce liked it, but I just didn't know a lot of the characters in it. But
the second one is so good.
The second one came out?
It came out this week.
Why didn't I read that?
Because you were going to bed.
Stupid bed. I'll read that, and then I'll read the new Spider-Woman because I want to read that, even though Bruce said it wasn't that good. But I still kind of want to know what it's about.
But there's 2 stories in Spider-Woman. There's a front story which takes up 3/4 of the comic, and then there's a little short story in the back which hits it on the head, where they should have freaking started with that story.
Maybe next I want to say series or episode, but neither of those are correct. Next issue will be better. Also, Leo agrees that the last season was garbage. Oh my god, it was so bad,
the last
Leo.
season of Game of Thrones was so bad.
That's my beer. Also, Two Gun said he can't answer because he just picked up his books today. Spider-Woman was according to Leo, which we agreed. Lost in Comics says Batman was his pick of the week. Nightwing was Oscar's pick. Second place would have been Deceased Unkillables.
Yeah, I thought Deceased Unkillables was. I don't know. This week. Oh, go ahead.
Deceased was my top 3 comic books from last year, but
I mean, this. Good.
I guess I don't read enough comic books to know. Like, it was like fucking Mirror Man and like all these people. I'm like, who the fuck is this? You're just grasping at straws trying to get like the last couple people who were alive.
So Mirror Man is one of the Flash rogues. Rogue is a villain, and he's a big villain in the Flash universe. So if you don't know the Flash, then you don't know his villains. And I know all of his villains because I'm a huge Flash fan. And then in this book, there's Solomon Grundy. You don't know who that is.
No, and then I found out that who's the detective in Batman? Gordon?
Batman. Oh, you're talking about the commissioner.
Commissioner Gordon has a daughter who's also a Batwoman?
Yeah.
That was weird as shit.
No, it's Barbara Gordon. Barbara Gordon's been Batgirl for like ever.
I don't read it.
The Joker shot her in the back, started through the stomach, went through her back, severed her spine. She became wheelchair bound. She was able to fix that, and then she was able to fight crime again.
Look at that. She ended paralysis. She didn't use it to help anybody else.
No, well, she was in the chair. She became the Oracle, and she became the eyes and ears of over Gotham City to help.
She was like,
everyone.
What's the Bran from Game of Thrones? He's like the third eye Raven.
She was
exactly the third eye Raven.
Yeah, Unkillables was dope. Oh my god, that was so good.
To Pedro, that it's unfortunate to hear about your local comic book store. We just actually heard that our comic book store is going to start doing deliveries next week.
Yeah, actually, Chuck from Cosmic Comics and Games just sent out an email today that he is still going to. Technically, his doors are going to be closed. You cannot go into the shop. But if you have a pull list that you can have your books delivered, he will drop your books off to you personally as long as you live in Nassau County, which is a huge piece of island, which I don't think many people are driving that far to go to this comic book shop. But I emailed, I got my books in. I'm just waiting for my PayPal link to pay for my books, and I will get my books next week. I'm super excited. Hope I get them first, Chuck.
You know what's up.
You know what's up, Chuck.
Come on, Chuck.
I gotta rate these books. I gotta review them. I gotta do my thing.
Are we doing the last questions?
We can do them.
Last questions. Unless you guys want to keep hearing me talking about stuff. What else can I talk about?
All right, we'll do questions, babe.
I'm going to find things to talk about now.
Well, how about you finish that beer and we can open up one more?
Okay. Guys, we are like sucking at beers tonight, but that 11.5 fucking kicked our ass. I'm having a hard time forming sentences, which we just figured out as I tried to form a sentence about how I can't form sentences.
All right, guys, if you guys are just signing on, which I think there's only 4 or 5 people on, you know the drill. You answer the question right first in chat, you get entered into next week's raffle. There is no limit to the amount of questions you get right. So if you're smart and you know Spider-Man trivia, because it's Spider-Man night.
Also,
get it
why
right.
was Frank on for like 2 seconds? He said hi and then nothing. Frank, you're disappointing me. Also, Nuri only came on that first night. Also, what's up with that?
Yeah, she's actually upset if Frank comes on every Friday. What's the color of Mary Jane Watson's hair? Easy peasy, nice and easy.
I know this answer. It's purple. Purple?
What is the color of Mary Jane Watson's hair?
It's purple.
Purple eater Peter. Purple Peter eater. Purple Peter Peter.
It's a really bad remix of that song. That's not even the words that they use. Lost in Comics. Wait, Tugan got it right.
Tugan! Pedro! Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba!
Spider-Man trying to bring back the love for redheads. On Imgur, which is one of my favorite meme sites, they have Redhead Monday. It's at Redhead Monday. And on Monday, they just post pretty pictures of girls with red hair.
And it's girls with red hair are pretty.
So that's what they do.
I like pretty girls with brown hair
Mm.
that are half Mexican.
I don't know who that is, guys. It's not me.
It's definitely not Stephanie. Next up, let's do the next question. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
You put Tugan on the list?
I did put Tugan on the list. He is on the list. We have done 4 questions so far. I think we have like 8 more.
Guys, I'm going to be so drunk by the end of this. And I have no Cheetos left.
What superpowered being is also Jonah J. Jameson's
We
son?
just discussed that Jonah J. Jameson is the guy who owns the newspaper. Is there a difference between the guy who owns the newspaper and the guy who yells at him and was like, "Get me pictures of Spider-Man"?
No, the same person.
That's his name? I don't feel like that's what's his name. What's his son? Probably fucking like Green Lantern or some stupid shit like that.
Green Lantern's DC. You're spouting off shit you don't even know about.
Werewolf, according to Leo Marquez.
Leo Marquez, you're half right.
Half right. It's half were, half wolf. That's the wolf part.
Wolfman.
Teen Wolf.
I'm pretty sure it's Wolfman.
Teen Wolf.
Am I not screen share right now? Right, so I don't want to spell the others.
You're not.
Yeah, Man Wolf. I will take Werewolf.
Man Wolf.
That was
Repairman, man.
That was Leo.
Man Wolf.
Leo, second question of the night. Good job, my man. We're just going to have so many entries in the next week. It's going to be crazy.
Also keep spelling his name wrong. I know it's a wolf. It is a wolf.
I always
Teen Wolf.
I go back and
You
fix
guys, are you old enough to remember Teen Wolf? Who's on right now that can remember Teen Wolf?
Me?
Teen Wolf was like a great movie. I loved it when we were kids.
Obviously. Duh.
Duh. Who's the guy who's the star in Teen
Michael
Wolf?
J. Fox. Oh my
Michael
God.
J.
You like
I'm
talking
too
about
drunk to remember names.
how... Never forget Michael J. Fox.
Never.
Who am I dating? I don't even know. Here we go. Next question coming up. Ooh, I don't know if I like this one. When Spider-Man was first offered a membership into the Avengers, he was required to catch what superpower being as a test?
This was in the movie, I feel like, and it was. I almost said it. Can I not say it? I can't say it. It was Captain America, wasn't it?
It was not Captain America.
Wasn't there a scene in one of the Avengers movies where they have to call Spider-Man in because Captain America's like all fucking losing his mind and he like tries to fight him?
What?
What?
Sorry, I was reading Leo's question or chat. Trying to catch up. Trying to do my thing.
Thank you, Leo. That was very sweet. Do you see what Leo wrote about us?
I did. That's what I was trying to read, and you were interrupting me.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. He also said it was Hawkeye.
That's
I
not
said it was
Hawkeye.
Captain America.
Come on,
American
Frank.
Dad.
Come on, Two Gun. Come on, Lost in Comics. You
Sage,
guys
you
know.
can Google it faster. You're an IT guy. Come on. You should have Google.
Lost in Comics.
The Hulk? The Hulk. Wait, so Spider-Man had to catch the Hulk? I'm supposed to believe that Spider-Man can catch the Hulk.
No, he was supposed to do it as part of the Avengers. It wasn't like, they weren't like, hey, Spider-Man, go out there solo and catch the Hulk.
Wait, so together they had to catch the Hulk? Was the
Yes.
Hulk on a rampage?
Yes.
And they had to bring him down?
So I
And
will.
they're like, hey, we're doing this anyway, but if you join us, then you can be part of the Avengers. That's stupid. Also, before you go forward, we didn't talk about the beer.
All right. Yes, but we'll pause for the beer because this is a half beer show. Oh, excuse me, guys. I am pretty drunk.
Begging for attention. This is the perfect beer for Bruce.
When I first walked into the beer distributor, oh my god, I remember the name, the beer distributor. I was gonna do like, all right, Stephanie did all comic book theme. Let me see if I can pull off an all comic, label theme. I got one.
And this is him, this like ass out fucking like dick butt. Anyone watch Imder, dick butt, you'll know what that is.
Yeah, but read the thing.
Non-liquor beer project. Oh, this is the side.
Yeah, so
This over
keep
here?
turning. Keep turning. So half the reason why I picked up this beer because there on the label there is
She's rip it out of my hands.
story, and then it's basically just like tells you what. Go ahead. What the I took it away from that. It's back to us.
Back to us.
But basically, it says like hops, tells you what hops are in it, and then it tells you what notes are in it, and the notes are, notes of apricot. It's like that's normal for when you're tasting wine and beers and whatnot. Notes of apricot, notes of the whole orchard. I'm like, wait, the whole orchard, and then the next thing is Papaya King smoothie. I'm like, that's hilarious. I'm taking this beer. Thank you very much.
He liked it because he thought it looked like comics. It was very Ren and Stimpy-esque. I'll give you that.
It was. Who's ready for another question?
I'm ready for another question.
This beer is not very good.
I'm sorry. I didn't drink. Did I drink it yet?
No, you didn't.
Do you guys remember if I drank it yet?
Shuffle. Next question coming up. 3, 2, 1, go!
I feel like I'm too drunk to taste beer anymore. Guys, I think this might be the drunkest I've ever gotten on a show. Also, the thing isn't up, so no one sees the wheel and no one knows what the question is.
All right. What supervillain kidnapped and murdered Peter Parker's
Oh my
girlfriend,
god, do you see
Gwen Stacy?
Also, Lost in Comics is leaving us. It
What?
was very fun, Lost in Comics. Have a good night.
Lost, thank you so much, man. Come back next Friday. It's going to be a big night, we promise. What supervillain kidnapped and murdered Peter Parker's girlfriend, Gwen Stacy?
Also, Leo said we should do a show called Comics and Shots. Could you imagine
Oh my
how
god.
obliterated we would be? It would just be a video of me puking into a bowl and Bruce holding my hair back. And like, guys, I swear she never does this.
Sage is right. Green.
What? Sage got it right?
Well, he said goblin. Make sure to say green goblin. We're going to take it. Sage.
Right, I didn't even know that Peter Parker was dating Gwen Stacy or that she got murdered.
El Goblin Verde.
For answering it in Spanish.
I prefer Leo's answer, but Sage, you were the first. You got it right. We are down to 4 people in the live stream. So, guys, you guys have a great chance of getting these questions right.
Oh my god, I can't wait till next week we can finally reveal this. We have been sitting on this for like 3 weeks about what we're going to do for our giveaway and what announcement we have and who is going to be our special guest appearance. And I'm freaking pooping my pants.
She already did it twice. I'm like, come on. Our 4-year-old is just fighting this.
You know about the toilet paper shortage. Stop pooping your pants.
All right, next question coming up. Let's go with things like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 left? 6 left?
3, 6.
6. Which superhero convinced Spider-Man to reveal his secret identity to the public in Amazing Spider-Man 533?
Jonah Hill. James Johnson. Schmitty McGorbinson.
What the?
Leo says since Frank is on, we can get it. It's true. Why isn't Frank on? The hell, Frank? Leo says Iron Man.
Is that what Leo said? Leo is right.
Freaking Leo is crushing it. Leo,
I mean, there's only 4 people on, and he is definitely doing a great job. It's Lost got 2. 2 got Pedro got 1. Leo got.
No,
this is his third,
right?
Yep.
We keep spelling his name wrong.
Oh my god.
Every time, Leo. I got you though. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Stephanie will fix it. All right, here we go. Let's do another one. Back to share screen. Remove the question. Shuffle.
Does the shuffling matter?
Always matters, babe. Always matters. Flex on me. Who was Peter Parker's superhuman girlfriend? Who was
Gwen
Peter?
Stacy. Didn't we just talk about that?
No, she wasn't a superhero.
What? Gwen Stacy is a Spider-Man.
From an alternate universe.
She's still a superhero.
But she's not his girlfriend.
Spider-Woman.
Nope.
Captain Marvel. Big Titty McGee.
Come on, guys.
Titty bang bang.
The way so many people draw this character, she does have giant boobs. I don't know how she would even function with boobs.
She can't punch with boobs like that, guys. She would get a breast reduction. She needs to be able to function.
Not White Tiger.
Sage said Mary Jane Watson.
Not Mary Jane Watson. Leo, you are close. Who else is watching? Sage, Leo, Two Gun. Come on, Two Gun, you got this. There's a color in the name of an animal.
Purple dragon.
Two Gun, Pedro.
But wait. Leo said it before that.
He said White Tiger.
Then he said Betty Bryant, and then Leo said,
"Oh, Black Cat." Oh,
and
Leo got it right.
Said that is Betty Brant the name of Black Cat?
Betty Brant is the name of the person who marries Norman Osborn's son.
See, Norman Osborn is the Green Goblin. That's who I know.
Yes.
I know that name. He's in a lot of memes where he says,
"Are you sure, Leo?
I'm kind of a scientist."
I mean, it's up to you. It's your choice. If you want to give it to Two Gun, I mean, we got 5 questions left. Two Gun can get more. It's up to you. Let us know.
What to do? It was both at 11:07, so it's a tie. Give it to both of them. They both get one. That's my official ruling. You both get an entry.
All right. Both get it once. So we got Leo again and Two Gun.
2 guns.
All right, next question. Share screen.
So off topic, I used to work as a home health aide, and I worked for this guy. He was like the 8th most decorated war veteran, and his moniker was the gunslinger because he used to just like choose to use like handheld pistols when he was a paratrooper. He would jump out of helicopters, parachute with 2 guns.
What did Spider-Man bring home from the first Secret Wars?
A dildo.
I mean,
a picture of Captain America's butt.
Everyone should know this if you're a Spider-Man fan.
What the hell's the Secret Wars?
A lot of superheroes get teleported to a secret planet where there was a war and they were forced to fight, I believe each other. I don't know, I didn't read the first one. But that is where Spider-Man costume. Sage is right. Woo, 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 woo. The black costume, but I will take costume.
Yeah, Leo said America's ass. That's great. I agree. That's one of my favorite parts from the Avengers movie. It's like, that is America's ass.
Sage. Sorry, Sage.
Sage, you might actually win, and it's not like you would even care, which is the sad part.
All right, next we have 3.
Sage, if you win, you have to promise you'll read the comic books. That's part of it.
Hell yeah, or I'll come over your house and punch you.
He will. He's done it before. I've seen him do it.
We have 3 questions left, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in because pretty much you guys have been on since the beginning, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, it's kind of a quieter night. I thought we would be a lot busier tonight because of the coronavirus. I was wrong.
What comic book did Spider-Man first appearance?
Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man.
I need an exact name and number of the comic.
The Amazing Spider-Man #1.
Nope.
The Super Fantastic Giant Dicked Spider-Man #1. The Thunder from Down Under #4.
I need an exact comic book name and number.
Two Gun said Amazing Fantasy 15.
2 Gun. Coming in hot. 2 Gun.
Two Gun, that was terrifying. Please tell me you don't shoot like that. I would like to know the reason behind Two Gun Pedro's name.
Ask him. He's
Two
right
Gun
there.
Pedro, what is the reason behind your name? Are you like from Texas, maybe?
Oh man.
2 questions, guys. I have 2 questions. I wonder how fast Sage is typing right now, because you know he doesn't know any of these answers. I told him, he's like, I can't type. I'm on my phone. I can't type the best. I'm like, take your laptop out.
What character bullied Peter Parker in high school?
The Hulk.
This should be like a super fast answer.
The Hulk. That fat kid who looks like he's from Hawaii.
What character bullied Peter Parker in high school?
What's his name? What's his name? The fat kid who looks like he's Hawaiian from Peter Parker. His best friend.
No. Flash Thompson. Leo Marcos.
Flash Thompson is the Flash?
No, that's Flash Thompson.
I don't know who Flash Thompson is.
He's the Indian kid in the new movies.
Oh, that guy who's like all about social media and he has his own Instagram page.
In the old comic, he is he was the captain of the football team. He ends up going to war. He loses both of his legs below his knee, and then becomes Venom, and then he's murdered.
Murder. Also, we just watched Knives Out. Speaking of murder, such a good movie. I gave Bruce so much shit because 2 weeks before that, he made me watch this movie on Netflix called The Laundromat, and it was hot garbage, terrible fucking movie. And Bruce was like, "Let's watch it," and I was like angry when I went to bed. It was so terrible. And then he wanted to watch Knives Out. I'm like, this is going to be another Bruce failure. And guess what? It wasn't. It was amazing, and it was such a good movie, and you guys should watch it.
All right, guys. This is definitely a question that you guys are going to have to Google because I had no idea what the fuck the answer
and
was.
We still haven't watched End of the Fucking World. Is that a TV show?
End of the Fucking World? No, that is it's a TV show on Netflix. I watched the first season. It's 6 episodes, 30 minutes long, so it's like 2.5 hours. Super quick. Great TV show. Season 2 is out. I've been waiting because I want you to watch it. Like, I've been waiting on a lot of things that I want her to watch.
I'm busy single-handedly running this family while Bruce single-handedly runs YouTube.
Leo, are you seriously not Googling anything? Damn, bro. All right, so this is a question I'm going to hit you guys with right in chat. So keep your eyes in chat. Because I don't want to spin the wheel because there's only one question left.
Oh, so Two Gun Pedro answered my question. He said it's a stupid punchline to a joke between me and the wife.
Oh, very nice.
I almost said me and his wife. Me and his wife. We have this joke.
All right,
Sage agrees. First season is good. I haven't watched it.
Oh, it's so good.
And he said, but Bruce, do you know season 2 is not from the books? The Vulture, Spider-Man 2. Who was the first supervillain
No, we're talking about
Spider-Man ever encountered? The Green Goblin.
This is the comic book.
The Hulk.
It's not a character I've ever heard before in my life.
The Boogeyman. The Sandman.
Sandman is a normal character, Spider-Man.
I'm naming things I can think of. Candyman. If you say his name 3 times in the mirror, he'll come, and Spider-Man will fight him for you.
Did you know that there's a new Candyman coming out?
I did not.
It's directed or produced by the guy who's doing all the new scary stuff. That's Key and Peele. I think it's Key or
Peele. One of the two.
One of the two.
Dmitry Shmurshmurdoff.
Dildo Man.
Wait, Leo said the Tinkerer. Are any of these correct?
No.
Russian spies.
Someone has to Google this. Like, if you don't have Google, take a second.
Copy paste Google.
Copy paste Google.
He loves Key and Peele. How great is Key and Peele? Front hand, backhand. One of my favorite sketches.
No. The only, I mean, all their sketches are normally funny, but the best one is bitch. No, wait, you said that? Yeah, man.
Maybe this is Aunt May.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
First of all, no.
Really?
The
No?
best Key and Peele ever is when Key and Peele are in the zombie apocalypse and they're going through the town and it's all like everything's burned down. There's nothing left, just zombies, and they're trying to survive and they're going through and they're like, they've got their guns and they walk up to this car and there's a zombie inside of it and it's like, and they go up to it and they see that they're black and he's like, and locks the door as a zombie. Like, she sees that they're black. Oh my god, so funny! That's the best Key and Peele.
I did not watch Get Out, and I don't like scary.
Also, I'm not listening to this. So, Aunt May, Chameleon, the
Nope.
wrestler guy.
Nope.
Did you watch Get Out and Us? I don't know what that is. Also, guys, I'm about to Google this. What is the question? Who was the first supervillain? I'm gonna Google it.
Someone, please
Who was supervillain?
Google that.
I'm Googling it. I'm gonna answer first, and then I get entered, and then you guys aren't getting anything.
Oh my god! If you have one entry and you win,
I'm going. Is it Superman or Spider-Man? I wasn't paying attention.
himself? No. Puberty.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man himself. Sexual tension. Oh my god! I need to shave so bad. My head is terrible.
Not the boogers. That chameleon is what it comes out as. You're saying no.
Oh. All right. So, from what the
They say Uncle Ben's killer.
no, this is Amazing Fantasy 18. Spider-Man battled this character, the Living Battery. Previously, he had battled most small-time crooks.
I feel like
Should I do it? Find a different question, and then we'll do that one.
I like Dildo Man.
Tell them, man. Let me see if I can find another question real quick. Since everyone, if really Chameleon's the answer that's coming up, is the answer that the
Denzel Washington.
the trivia site that gave me was Supercharger was the name of the character, which is obviously maybe it's wrong. But let me find a different question.
Living Battery. Who the fuck is that? Nobody knows. Who's a living battery?
All right, we're going to do one more question for you guys that are still on. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Steph and I truly, truly, truly appreciate it.
Someone to watch our nonsense. We are this nonsensical by ourselves.
All right,
so
so
now people are
since
watching it.
there's only 4 people on, you guys get to choose what kind of trivia question you get. Art, Bible, celebrity, comic book, geography, history, holiday, library, miscellaneous, movie,
Library.
music, politics, science, sports, TV, or war.
War. Who the fuck wants trivia on the war?
First person to put it down in chat.
Also,
What category?
Come home, so I have to go get her.
Okay, we'll get it right after this. One question.
Quickly, guys, because I gotta go get my daughter. She had her first sleepover, and she's already ready to come home.
We'll just do comic book since chat is a little.
Leo says movies are history.
Movies are history. Let's do movies. All right. Sorry.
Kids are bored, Sage. You don't have children. You don't understand.
Comic books. I said movie trivia.
Come on, quick. I gotta get Sophia.
I know.
It's late.
Page 5. So, question number 42.
I don't even know who any of this is.
Someone wanted to say, what is Cecil B. DeMille's first film to be nominated for the Academy Award for Best Picture? You can Google that.
Google it, Sage. Come on, use your Google fingers.
Google.
What was that? Is that you?
I got the question right.
Yay!
Now I know what it is.
I also want to play all these. Also that. I'm gonna play through all these until you guys Google it.
Going to sleepover, really? That's really funny, Sage. Come on, someone. Anyone. First person to answer this.
I'm gonna keep pressing buttons. Oh, I like that one.
You suck, you jackass.
Reminds me of Red Foreman from That 70s Show.
Oh, we're going to give this one more minute. And then if not, you guys all get an entry.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Power Rangers, the Ten Commandments.
Wasn't it the Ten Commandments? Oh no, it wasn't. I
No.
remember now.
Oh,
Power Rangers. Do you remember the first Power Rangers movie? My oldest son was all about that.
All right, the first person to type Cleopatra into chat wins.
That's the word.
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra's the answer. We're giving it to you. Also, there's 4 people on, but only Sage, Leo, and Two Gun are answering. So one of you is on and not answering.
Someone!
It would be great if whoever was on just came in for the win. Also, where's Shecky? What the fuck, Shecky?
Cleopatra. Just type it. Cleopatra.
I have to go pick up my daughter. Do it faster.
There we go. Sage.
Capital C. Thank you.
What a stressful last 3 minutes. I tell you guys. We
We
definitely
really
went,
made it through. It's touch and go, guys.
we definitely went way over tonight, but we had a lot of fun. Thank you, Sage. Thank you, Two Gun Pedro. Thank you, Lost in Comics. Thank you, Leo Marquez.
Come on, Leo.
Frank, who stopped on for 2 seconds. Fuck you for calling someone 2 seconds. But seriously,
He's on. He's just not answering to prove a point.
but seriously, Leo, Sage, Two Gun Pedro, you guys stuck around pretty much the whole entire show. Thank you guys so much. Truly, truly appreciate it. Next Friday.
Next week is the big giveaway, guys. I can't wait.
I hope everyone who was on for the past 3 weeks comes on that night because it's going to be a big night. We're going to have a lot of fun. We have a lot of stuff to give away. It's just going to be.
Who doesn't like a giveaway? And especially in the climate that we're currently living in. Awesome times.
They're not coming from us. They're coming straight from Amazon to you guys, except
I
for.
won't cough on them first, except for whoever wins the grand prize.
But I hope you guys are excited because it's going to be a really big night, especially. I don't know, we're just excited. Again, the giveaway, we reached out to a writer to one of our favorite comics. He responded,
We're
which was
so famous now, guys.
which was crazy, and he was super excited to be in this. He sent us a video. We're going to play it during the live stream.
I like this. So you said Boston Comics is the new Frank.
It was awesome. So we're excited. Be here 10 p.m. Eastern next Friday. It's gonna be a big night. We'll probably be this drunk again because we'll be so excited. We'll be drinking more beers.
This drunk from now until then. We're gonna be home with the kids all week.
I'm tired already. I'm so fucking tired. I love you guys so much. We will see you guys next week. Thank you. I'm hitting the end broadcast button now.
It was fun.
It was so much fun.
I'm gonna go throw up over Soul's hair.
Peace.
Peace.